What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. We are out today at a brand new farm field that coincidentally our 1,000 Holes farmer also leases this field, and he told us about us last week, so out we came like a bunch of bunnies. Rich did the overhead maps. There was a house on the property from what year, Rich?
1876. I don't know when the house was built, though.
That's still a pretty good year for me. There's pottery and broken glass all over the ground, so I think we're gonna have a pretty good day. Of course, it's me, Rich Van Winkle. The new guy, Matt, doesn't have a nickname yet. Charlie's pulling up in his truck, and Doug is away on vacation, so he won't be joining us. But I'm hoping we're gonna have an incredible day of old things, so back in the first dig. See you guys soon. Later. Well, we are at a new location today, and we have a lot of promise for it. There was a house right up by this access road back on the 1870s map, and we do see pottery and red brick on the ground. Matt's got the first find of the day. He actually came out and did like a 2-hour test on the field a day or two ago. Had a couple buttons and some Indians, good enough for us. And let's see what he's got. He's also got the first find of the day today. Let's see what it is. It poured rain yesterday, so the ground's pretty soft and muddy. It looks like a button. Looks like a button. It looks like a two-piece button.
It does. It's got a little gilt on it, something on the front.
Let me see. Oh, I see a shank.
There it is.
Yeah, there's I see maker's marks on there. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to have a marking on it. I see stars. Good chance for military. Good chance for military. I think I even see an eagle's head on there, Matt. All right, let's brush this down and see what you got, and we'll come back in a second. The house is probably about maybe 30 feet, 40 feet in front of Rich, so we're going to see what we can find. All right, here's Matt's button, and I'm sorry I forgot to plug the microphone in for that first clip. But you can see on this button, it's got an anchor down around 4 o'clock. There's an eagle with his outstretched wings, a bunch of stars, probably 13 if I counted them. I thought it was going to be a U.S. Marine Corps button, but the eagle looks odd to me. The neck is usually in like a downward position. This one, it looks like it's in like an upward position. So I'm not 100% sure. It could be something unique. The backside has some markings on it. It's hard to read it all, but I can see in large font, quality something or other. When I see that, I know it's not super old, probably World War I era, maybe up into World War II, but still an incredible old piece of military memorabilia, may have stemmed from the owner of the original house. It's going to be a heck of a day, my friend.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Excellent start. Lots of mud today because the ground, like I said, is soft and rainy, but we're going to make the most of it and find some incredible things. All right, Rich just gave the large copper sign. This might be the windiest day we've had so far, Rich. I'm praying that this microphone's going to work today. It's really whipping.
It just died down, though.
Yeah, well, it's been almost blowing me over. Rich gave the large copper sign, which is amazing. Now, Matt had 3 Indians in the test when he came out. All 3 were 1860s, right, Matt?
1872 was one.
Okay, well, pardon me. But around the large cent age, Charlie. Let's see what Rich has.
Right there.
Oh, that looks... Oh, I see detail on it already, Rich.
Gosh.
I see detail on it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It actually feels thin.
It looks like it might be a token. It looks bigger than a large cent. I'm going to guess a token.
No, there's the wreath.
I'm wrong.
That was pretty quick.
Well, hey, it takes a big man to admit when they're wrong.
That's a clean coin.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
clean.
this soil, Charlie, it's sandy soil.
Right.
I can't imagine it's going to cause a lot of stuff, and he might not use fertilizer. Oh, I see a bust.
Yeah.
It's facing to the left.
Yep.
It looks like it's a matron, not even a braided hair.
We can actually probably spray that one because it's so wet.
Yeah, the matrons are going to be old. This could be 200 years old. Do you want to spray it? Hold on, let me get in position. This is the position, I guess.
Yeah, that scares me.
Spray and then wipe.
Yeah, spray, wipe, we'll dry. We'll come back in a second. We might be able to get a year off of it.
That's nice and clean.
All right, there's Rich's copper, and it's cool because this is a matron head large cent. You know, the braided hair would be the newer one that ended in 1857. This one was 1816 to 1839, much older than anything that Matt found during his scouting mission. Now, you weren't here only with 2 hours, so who knows? But that is a great sign that we might have a super successful day. And it's pretty wiped, it's kind of worn, and it wasn't that deep, was it, Rich?
Not too bad, 6 inches maybe.
Because this is the same farmer that plows the 1,000 Holes field, he probably deep plows this field every year just like he does that one.
Seems like it.
We might find 200-year-old coins on the surface. We might find a modern Lincoln Memorial 14 inches down. You know, it's going to be a day where depth isn't an indicator of age. All right, Matt said he might have a coin and he thought it might be a ½ cent. Let me hear what number it is, Matt.
40.
Yeah, 42. I see it. It looks a little small for a ½ cent, but maybe I just can't see the whole
It's
thing.
a little small for a ½ cent, yeah. I
It's
see
too
some
big
kind of
for-
stars.
It's too big for a penny.
Yeah, too big for a penny. Maybe it's a 2-cent piece.
Oh, that would be a bucket lister.
It's almost gotta be.
And that's the right time period.
The thickness.
Oh.
yeah,
I think it is a
the
2-cent
thickness
piece.
and color of it.
I think it is a 2-center.
Bucket lister right there.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
2-center.
Oh, it's
Nice.
a center. Oh, way to go, man.
Ah, let's see what the date is.
In God we trust.
This seems to be the hot area. You got your Indians here. Rich got his large cent here. I can't see the last digit. Let's brush it gently. Let the wind dry it. Oh, I can see the nice number 2 there. Oh man.
Congrats, man.
Let's hope for a rare date. If I can put my 2 cents in, I'm gonna hope. Ah! All right, let's see what he's got. We're gonna hope for one of the scarcer ones, which I believe are into the 1870s.
Thank you.
Let's brush it down and see what you get on that
All
sucker.
right.
I've only found them in the 60s myself.
All right, there's Matt's coin, and yeah, right from the size, the 2-cent piece was the candidate, and that's what he's got. 1864. I think that's a first year 2-cent piece. Not the rarest date from this line, but a super scarce coin to find. Here's the other side. You can see the big 2 in the middle. You know, during this time period, 1860s, 70s, we had some weirder denomination coins, the 2-cent, the 3-cent. So a 2-cent piece like this, bucket lister to any detectorist. Matt, that's a great find, man.
Thank you, man. I'm
Congratulations. And man, if it wasn't so cold, I'd say, man, we're gonna hang out here all day, but we're gonna try for as long as we can last. Awesome job, brother.
Good job.
All right, Charlie, the Heritage Relic Hunter's got himself a coin. This is your first coin of the day.
Yes.
First coin. There's been a couple coppers found, a couple interesting things.
You're sinking it. You're
I
sinking
know.
the mud there.
Every
Don't
step.
disappear. Don't disappear. You gotta see the coin first.
All right, oh, my back heel just dug in like 8 inches. It's crazy as you walk, like, well, whatever. It's like you're walking on a sponge. Let's see what you got, Charlie.
Okay.
Show me a winner here. We've got a couple of good things so far. I'm looking. Oh, I see a big edge. It looks thin.
Where's that now?
It looks thin to me. Oh, maybe not. That might be an Indian.
It's green, Jason. You can't see green, right?
No, I can't. Oh, that's an Indian. That's an Indian. I see it upside down to me.
Yeah.
Matt had the 3 Indians when he did the scouting mission here.
It's hold. It's hold.
Is it hold?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Look at that.
I never found it.
I see a date too. I think it's either 1865 or 1885.
Did you ever see an Indian that was hold?
I don't think so, but actually one time I dug a wheat penny that was hold, which is really strange. You know, why would anyone would hole a wheat penny? Let's brush it down, Charlie. I think it might be 1865, which would be a nice, real early one.
Right.
Let's clean up and we'll come back and get a
Okay,
nice close-up
alrighty.
of that guy. All right, there's Charlie's Indian. It is indeed 1865, a nice early one, and it is hold. We cleaned the hole out. The hole looks drilled. It wasn't punched through, but he's got some great detail. It is kind of rare to find Indians and wheats with holes in them. The back, we can see the 1 cent on there, shield, very nice. It's funny, all the 4 Indians that were found here, all really old ones. 3 from the 1860s, 1 from the 70s. And Charlie, to add to the mud and the cold and the wind, now it's raining too. It's raining now. So
Oh,
you can see all over your shirt.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to add to the miserable day, but when you're finding all the stuff, maybe we won't mind as much.
I'm happy to find this. I am.
That's a heck of a find. Good job, Charlie. Well, the Nibbler just showed up. The Nibbler's like the rainbow of metal detecting. You don't see him for months at a time. Then he shows up and looks great, and then you never see him again. But he said he's got a coin, so let's take a look and see what he nabbed.
It's right there.
Oh, it looks like it might be a flat button. It's about the size of a nickel.
Oh, there's the shank.
Oh, good, good. Confirmed button.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's a mark on the other side, though.
This is the point where I'm supposed to bring out some of my cleaning tools that I have.
Let me see.
To clean it out.
I was born with 5 cleaning tools right here. I'm just going to use one.
I've got 10 of them.
Yeah. It might be a plain flat button, but here I do have a better cleaning tool. We'll use this because there could be an image on it that I just can't see with my naked eye. All right, there's the Nibbler's button cleaned up. Like we said, it is nickel size, and you can see when the sun hits it, you can see that shiny area there. It may be a Tomback button. I can't really tell because Kyle noticed when he cleaned the back, you can see, you see that raised area, how the shank comes up.
Yeah, it looks a little more primitive than a modern, yeah.
It very well could be. It's not like it's brazed on. Whoops, my bad. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to clean up. I mean, it's a dirty Tomback. Usually they're shinier, but it might just be, you know, the alloy mixtures are always a little bit different, how much tin you put in. Yours could be darker, but I'm not sure. Either way, at least a 200-year-old button, potentially 270-year-old button.
This field is really great.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We don't know. It's quite a selection of cool things.
Button?
Potential Tomback.
Oh yeah. Got the shank on there yet too.
All right, Rich, I got a good one here. I already saw it under this dirt bomb. 46, 47 in the ground, 47 solid out of the ground. I put this dirt bomb over top of it to kind of keep it moist. But that was a big circle. Shallow too, maybe like 3 inches. I dove underneath of it and dumped it out. And it was in the mix. Look, one wipe, I can see some of the head already. It's going to be another matron, I believe. So we got matrons, braideds, 2 centers. I'm smearing it now. Hold on. It's wet and
That's pretty.
let me brush it and see. But I was able to see certain angles. A matron had large cent. Let me clean this up and we'll see if we can get a year off this sucker. Hang on. All right, there's my copper, and it is a matron head large cent, and I can even see the date from certain angles. 1822, which is my favorite one because the 2 is so whimsical, and to get 2 of them is great because there's a lot of 1820s, but to get a 22, double whimsies.
Twice the whimsy.
Yeah, two times the whimsy. The back, I didn't even really look at yet. I didn't even clean the back, so, but it should say 1 cent on there, you know, obviously just from seeing other ones. But the front is the money right there. Look at all those stars, Kyle. I feel like a star. I feel like a rock star. Awesome find for me. Right in the pouch she goes. Well, there it is, Kyle. My first one all day, the 1822 matron. Would you like to hold my penny?
I would like to.
Just don't spend that because I like it and it's not worth a whole lot in a gumball machine. But we're going to push on this whole field this way, at least for a few hours. The rain's been coming off and on. It's windy, it's cold, it's muddy. All the things that would make you not want to do this.
Right.
But we're finding coins, so hopefully it's good. Here comes Charlie. I'll show him too when he comes over. But awesome one for me.
Nice
Rejuvenate the team. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Rejuvenate.
Reinvigorate.
Yeah. I was thinking rejuvenile the team.
Constitute.
Let's keep going, see what else we can find.
Model.
Rolled out like a wheel.
Charlie's got a copper he thinks that roll out like a truck tire.
It did. It looks like it's gonna have crazy detail on it.
Really? Is it thick? Let me see.
Rolled out like a top.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is gonna have good teeth. I'll pick it up for you since
50 on the Equinox.
Oh, 50.
50 on the Legend. Sorry about that.
Maybe a braided hair that.
how
Oh,
thick
look
that
how
is.
thick that is. Yeah.
Sorry, Braided.
I'm gonna guess it's a braided, unless it's a Liberty cap. I can't really tell. I think it's a braided hair.
The site is.
You want to knock the dirt off?
The site is.
It's interesting. It's given up all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Large cents, 2 cents, Indians.
Yeah.
Aluminum cans, a lot of aluminum cans.
A lot of pieces of aluminum can, yeah.
Well, hey, you got to work for the good stuff. I think it's definitely going to have some nice detail on it, Charlie. I see, yep, it's facing me.
Yeah.
It's facing me, it's coming through nice.
Yeah.
Now it's facing you. Now it's facing me.
It's very thick. It's
Yeah.
rock.
Oh, the sun's coming out too. What a nice
Thank
little
you.
thing that
Thank
is.
you, Lord.
All right, let's clean this up. We'll get a nice picture of it in the sun, Charlie.
The back is beautiful.
All right, there's Charlie's coin, and it looks, yeah, it's a braided hair, large cent.
It's thick.
Well, they're always the thickest ones. That's why they ring up so high. You said it was like a 50,
50,
Charlie?
Yes.
And I can't see the date. Rich thought he saw an 8, like the last digit of an 8. And if it is, I think it could only be a 48 because they didn't make a braided in 38 or 58. So if Rich is right and it does end in an 8, look at that. I get a little bit of grease from my thumb because I have greasy thumbs, Charlie. Look at that. It's even better and better with every rub.
Wow.
Super nice shape. And there's the back. You can see it would have 1 cent. Let me see if I can get some grease out of there. I should have brought some pizza with me. But really nice coin, Charlie. I mean, we got a couple of real winners today.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's nice. Yeah, it's probably one of my nicest braided.
Yeah, and when you clean up later at home, I'm sure you'll be able to see the date, and we'll verify that later. Look at the full Liberty on the headdress, too. Man, we are getting it done, and the rain stopped. The sun did come out. Now it's away again, but it should be a pretty good day. All right, we pushed over to a different part of the field. This was plowed recently, but it wasn't planted yet. We're trying to see if there could have been some activity around, and Rich has something that looks like,
At least a little bit of activity.
it looks like it's going to be an aluminum token, hopefully.
Yeah.
If it is, that's a good sign. Oh, I see something coming through.
Yeah, there's definitely something on it. I see some hearts.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's an Immaculate Mary, I believe, but that's a giant
some
one if it is.
stars across there, an M, so yeah.
It looks like it's an oval shape too. It doesn't look like it was round.
Yeah, it's ovular. Ow. And pointy
Uh-oh,
somewhere.
something pointed in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Immaculate Mary, but the biggest Immaculate Mary I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a pendant. That's what poked me. It's
We
very
found
light.
these a lot, and usually they're like tiny, like the size of a dime. Sometimes they're silver too. This one's clearly just aluminum.
Yeah.
But that's a sign of life. Somebody was back here besides us.
Yep.
Whatever's back here must have been from some sort of, hopefully old house or something.
And Jason, do you like parsley?
That's an odd question.
Yeah, because there's parsley growing all over the
that's
place.
probably from last year's
Yep.
harvest. Yeah. Yeah, this farmer is one of the few farmers around that plants vegetables. Most farmers plant corn, soybeans, alfalfa. He's a vegetable farmer, so
Because those aren't vegetables.
well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Well, thank you for the parsley tip, Rich, and congratulations on the token. All right, guys, I got a good one. I'm going up. We're each doing one row to just try to test this little field out. I had 2 50s already. Both were bottle caps. I had another 50 here. 48 out of the hole, but I got to look at this, Charlie, and it's no bottle cap. Take a look at this. Oh, where'd I put it, Rich? There, right there. That's what I saw when I pulled it out of the ground. Actually,
What is that?
I think it's going to be a barber quarter. I thought it was going to be a
my
seeded
guess.
quarter.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a barber quarter.
I believe you're right. I think it is.
Yep. Oh, look at that. $18.99. Look at the black toning on it, too. I haven't gotten a barber quarter in a while, Charlie.
And we almost didn't come back here. Remember?
No, well,
We
it was
rolled
worth
around.
it was worth a try.
The wind is.
Yeah, I know the wind's blowing all over the place. It's $18.99 right there. And let me just see, there's a mint mark on the back. I saw it come out. I saw the eagle. I got all excited.
Knew there'd be a silver here. It just wasn't up where we started.
No.
All right, I'm going to dry it down. I'm going to look for a mint mark. I love the black toning. What's great is this is not far, literally only like a mile from the 1,000 holes field. So we thought, how great would it be if they also dumped in this field and we had like an extended 1,001 holes field, you know what I mean?
I thought today we should at least find a barber or something, and you did it, Jason. You did it.
Well, there's the barber quarter cleaned up and dried off. It is $18.99, so nice to sneak in to the 1800s by the skin of my teeth. It's a little worn down, and it does have a lot of the black patina on there. It took 125 years to get on there. I'm not going to take it off in 10 minutes. Here's the back, again a little worn. I don't think that's a scratch. I don't think it is. No mint mark on the bottom, more of the black on there. But man, fantastic coin. I haven't gotten a barber quarter in probably a year and a half. I almost forgot what they look like. So super sweet there. Absolutely love it. All right, Rich said he's got something kind of cool. I tried to walk over. Every step, Rich, your feet just like sink into the mud. Actually not too bad here, but it's real challenging to walk. It's like walking on a spot. Oh, is that a skeleton key?
Well, it's some kind of key.
Oh, you're right. Look at
Clock
that.
winding key or
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
a tap maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a clock. I can see you putting that into like you're right, like a mantle clock.
Right.
And kind of turning it over. It's a cool find. Finding more relics in this back part than we did out in the front, which is kind of crazy. Unless maybe, you know, all their trash they brought back to the tree line like you said back then, and since then the tree line's become more farm field.
Yeah, it may have been.
But no, that's a nice find, man. All brass too. Well done. Probably at least 100 years old, I'd say, close to it.
Yep.
Oh man, did we just find an extension of our 1,000 holes field? What an incredible start to the new field. Braided hair large scents from the 1840s or 50s, matron heads from the 1820s, including the 1822 double whimsy I got, Rich's awesome clock key, Matt's awesome military button. Matt also got his first ever 2-cent piece. We get so few of them. And then I even represented with the beautiful early silver barber quarter. Haven't gotten many barber quarters lately, but I am stoked to add another one to the collection. Now the farmers already put plants in the ground for this year, but when we go back again next winter, I am super stoked to see what we're gonna find, and we'll take you guys right along with us. And of course, if you need a metal detector, pinpointer, sand scoop, anything hobby related, you can always shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder, yahoo.com. Just let me know where you live and what your budget is and what kind of terrain you plan on swinging over. I'll help you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some of the incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.